Oh man, there is so much I miss about Brazil. I loved the food. When I got my Michigan, everyone's like, "Oh, I hope you like rice and beans," which I absolutely loved it. We'd eat rice and beans pretty much every day with some sort of meat. And when we didn't have rice and beans, I would miss it because it just, oh, I think it's delicious. So I definitely miss the food. But more than that, I think I just miss the loving atmosphere that you're a part of, whatever it be, whatever, if it's, that family, that ward family, you just feel included, which I think is a little bit different sometimes in the United States. We're a little bit more hesitant to accept people a little bit more. I guess it takes a while for us to warm up to people sometimes. But in Brazil, I feel like we'd knock on the door and all of a sudden we were best friends, which I absolutely loved. And I think if we could all emulate a little bit more of that love that the Brazilians show, that it would be a different place. And I just love that atmosphere, and I definitely miss it. I absolutely love the Brazilian people. They are so welcoming, which is one of the things that I noticed. They're so generous and willing to share whatever they have. Like we would go sometimes, knock on a house, meet somebody for the first time, or contact a referral, and they'd be like, "Oh, stay for dinner." We're like, "It's fine. Like we don't need to stay for dinner." Like, "Really, stay for dinner?" And they would insist that we stayed for dinner, which I thought was pretty incredible. Just super open. A lot of people believe in Christ. A lot of people are Catholic. Some people are pretty devout Catholic, and some people it's more just a tradition. But we would ask people on the street, just in a contact, like, "Do you believe in Christ?" And their answer would be like, "Of course. Of course I believe in Christ." So I loved that they were really open and you could talk to them. And even if they weren't really interested, generally they were very courteous and they would listen to what you had to say. One time we were tracting, and this woman had one of the big gates that you couldn't really see through. And so we knocked on it, and she came out, she opened it up. She let us inside, sat us on her couch, got us some cold water, and then asked who we were. And I was just so amazed by that, how open that she was, and that she didn't even know us, but she sat us on her couch and gave us some cold water on a hot day. And I think that kind of describes a lot of the Brazilians. They're just willing to share whatever they have, and they're super nice.